Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings. What's going on, YouTube family? My name is TruckerAbdullah, and this video right here is kind of like a recap of my 2-year period of being fresh out the joint. This month right here, this is September, the end of September, October. This actually made 20 months. So before I get into it, I appreciate it if you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for all notifications. Also hit the thumbs up button. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Show me some love. I appreciate that. All that. Yeah. So first off, I want to give a shout out to the truck driver Nail Tech. She a female on YouTube. She subscribed to the channel. You know, she got a little channel out here. She be doing a little thing. She used to work for my last company. But she shot me a question about one of the first videos that I did here on YouTube about, you know, how the title of the video is, "Can you drive OTR on probation or parole?" And she asked me, she had somebody that hit her up and asked her a question, and the whole gist of it was she asked me if I had anything to any advice for that individual, you know. And you know, I just, when she asked me that, you know, when you asked me that, and you probably watching, when you asked me that, it made me really, like, you know, really focus my consciousness on what I'm actually doing this for, you know, because I'm fresh out the joint, you know, really, you know, I've been out here 20 months right now, you know what I'm saying? November will make a whole 2 full years, right? And you know, my first video I shot, I had just got my CDL. I just got my CDL. You know, I was sitting on the park on the bench in Little Haiti, and you know, I shot a little video, you know, because I used to be at work release watching these YouTubers on here. I'm like, man, I got a daughter, you know. My daughter, she used to be like, "Daddy, I want to do YouTubes. I want to make t-shirts and this and this and this and that." So I'm like, you know, I've been gone. I done did a bid, man. I'm on YouTube. You know, when I left the streets, people really went on YouTube like that. Like, you know, people used to be on it, you know, but it really wasn't like, you know, like it is now. So, so I started looking into it. I used to watch videos on here when I was at work release. Had a little phone, you know, and I used to watch all these truckers because I was planning and making preparation on how I was going to be able to stand on my own 2 feet as a man without doing no raw, uncut, illegal activity. You did? So, when baby girl shot me that question, you really, like, you know, brought me back to my consciousness. And, you know, I just really had to, like, really drop this video, you know what I'm saying, to talk to, you know, the people. And at the same time, not only to talk to the people, to kind of like bring a little more clarity in, you know, what my content is really about, you know. See, cause this is my journey, you know. I've been, like, you know, and for a while, you know, when I first shot that video about how to get a CDL on probation or parole, I was on parole. Like, I was really, like, living this life. Like, I wasn't just capping. I don't here shooting no video about nothing I don't know about. You know, I was really, like, on that. You know, I was wailing. I'm from Florida, you heard me? I'm wailing South Carolina, in Rock Hill, South Carolina, talking at Carolina Cargo, sitting in their truck, you know, with an LG. I had the LG gang, you know, record, you know, and I just dropped the video, and that's what it was. you know? And I just think that, you know, first off, I want anybody that's watching this video, a lot of people be hitting me up from that video, like, you know, asking me questions, and, you know, like, you know, first off, I just want to make this clear that I'm not better than you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not better than you. You know, I ain't better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? This is just what I'm doing. You feel me? I'm just like, you know, vibing on my journey, you know, showing like, hopefully I could like help somebody along the way, you know, because, you know, I was blessed enough to be able to, you know, just kind of like make a transition out here that's been like really cool, for lack of better words, I should say. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, and it's been difficult, you know what I'm saying? It's been hard, man. It ain't been like sweet, like you see me pop up, Assalamu alaikum, YouTube family. Like, nah, man, it ain't really like been like that, like for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, this been like a grind, especially like dealing with the system, you know? Like, you know, I think Allah, if it wasn't for me getting my CDL, I think about all these people who don't have the have-nots every day, because of the simple fact that, you know, prior to me getting off parole, like, if I wouldn't have had a CDL, right, I would not have been able to, I ain't gonna say I wouldn't have, but the chances of me, hold on, let me back up. See, I'm really a street dude, you heard me? Like, I come out the streets, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have no college degree, you know, I don't have much trades, no skills. Like, that ain't, you know, you know, I was hustling. I'm a hustler, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the reality of it is that for me, when I was at work release, like preparing, I knew that, you know, I couldn't get out here, you know what I'm saying, really, like, first of all, you know, I'm a two-time loser. I done been to the joint twice, you heard me? And, you know, my first time I went to the joint was 2004. You know, I was, 19? And I did like a 22-month bid, right? And the chain gang was different, man. The chain gang was sweet back then. Sweet! Now, you can get a case of soup for $5 back then, you heard me? You get a pack of rips for, you know, I think it was like $1.85 or something like that, $1.64 or some wild number. Like, you know, like you could spend $50 and fill up your bag and be straight, be strapped, you know. And, you know, so me as a young dude getting out the joint, you know, I really ain't have no direction. And, you know, the streets was way too easy, you know, way too easy. You know what I'm saying? And another issue is that when I returned to the chain gang, you know, in 2012, January 2012, what happened is that I was able to like see the transition of the joint. Like, you know, and I wasn't no bum dude on the streets. You know, I wasn't no bum dude. Like, you know, like, I wasn't no bum dude. I wasn't never no dummy. You know what I'm saying? But I was able to see the transition of the streets. I mean, of the chain gang. You know what I'm saying? To now, you take a $20 bill and you go to canteen and everything that you spent with $20 is in your hand. You know what I'm saying? Versus, you know what I'm saying, you strap with $20 back in the days. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother vibe. You know, a lot of hustles gone. You know, it's a whole nother vibe to, and then the way the system is now is like this here, right? You ain't finna keep going back and forth. Like, them people they ain't going for all that nowadays. That ain't what it is. That ain't what's popping right now. You know what I'm saying? You not finna keep going. You know what I'm saying? You liable to get I'm talking about in Florida. You hit a B letter, and it's a wrap for the most part. You doing the stretch. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that wasn't an option for me to return to. And at the same time, I'm looking at the vibe. Man, it done changed so much to where it used to be dudes in the law library. Them dudes used to really be like, trying to like, dudes was really like getting free. It was like real chain gang lawyers. Like, dudes, you take your little case to the law library. You know, one of them old school, put on them glasses, them big chain gang glasses. Oh nah, see, it's a loophole right here. You know what I'm saying? They violated your yeah. It was like them type of dudes. Like, them type of dudes don't really exist no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't what's happening right now. That ain't what's going on. You know, it's a whole nother vibe. But, you know, and this time I kind of like started to love myself a lot more. Not that I didn't love myself prior, but I knew that I could do better. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of stuff going on before I went to the chain gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just as a street dude, I hadn't had this was when I got a word release. Like, it was my first job. You know what I'm saying? I got a word release. I was, you know, job. Man, I'm out here. Like, really, really out here. So, but I done got off topic a little bit. You know, my whole thing is that, you know, what made me think about it, I was like, man, I've been out here 20 months, and, you know, I done did my first job I got. I remember, okay, now a lot of you cats gonna get out the joint, and maybe some of y'all gonna see this video, or maybe some of y'all at work release watching this video, or maybe you bumming on the couch right now at your baby mama house, at wherever you at, B. You know what I'm saying? Or wherever you at, bro. Wherever you at, female, or, you know, whatever. Wherever you at, I know you probably like watching this video, right? And you know, you just got out not too long ago, and man, I'm gonna say this, right? Love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself. And also, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do as adults. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be easy. It ain't easy. This ain't been no easy journey. I've been dealing with them people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the PO, he tried to like tried to like, you know what I'm saying, put me in the cuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, towards the end of my release of probation, you know what I'm saying, tried to put this little penalty on me. And if it weren't for trucking, if I wouldn't have got my CDL, I probably wouldn't have had the money to pay this. You know what I'm saying? I really thank a lot for that. But I just want to go back a little bit and say, you know, just give a little advice. You know what I'm saying? If you getting out or you just got out, man, go get them food stamps. Go get them food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Go get them food stamps. Go down there to the One Stop, or go to one of them places down there. They got different programs in different cities that'll help you actually, you know, go to school, get a trade or something. Like, I drive trucks, I drag wagon. You know what I'm saying? I drag wagon. You heard me? What up the horn at? I'm gonna rock the horn for y'all. Yeah, I drag wagon. For real, like for real. I drag wagon. You heard me? And it's a blessing, man, because I sleep on this bunk back here, and I just be like, you know, just thinking about them days sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a blessing to wake up. Like, you know, yeah. be out here, be free. And that's why I love being over the road too, because there's a lot of things that, you know, I'm just like I'm a bird out here, you heard me? But my whole point is that you won't have to drive trucks. Like, trucking is cool. Like, you can get your CDL in like 3 weeks and be out here, like, you know, middle class, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, instantly, you know. But, you know, it's other skills that we need. Plumbers, you know what I'm saying? We need electricians. We need carpenters. You know, we need a lot of things in society, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't even go back to school or something, be an attorney or something, a business attorney or something like that, you know. Not saying you can't do that. But at the same time, like, I'm a strong advocate for trades. Like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I thank God, I thank Allah for, you know, allowing me to get my CDL, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. But I would say, like, some advice, you know, get you like a mentor, man, like an OG who been out here, like, not on no raw and uncut, like, illegal activities, you know what I'm saying, but like some positive people, you know what I'm saying? Like, who really, like, it's a lot of people out there, man, who you could talk to, who, like, you know, who willing to help you, really. Helping ain't got to be even in the form of money all the time. You know, it could be in the form of, you know, just, you know, having somebody to get some real sharp advice from, you know? Like, that's really, like, help, you know? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that, having a coach, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to say shout out to my brother Amin too. You know, Amin, he been like real, you know, when I was at work release, I used to call, bro, and, you know, he used to always tell me, bro, stay the course, you know. And I'm going to tell you the same thing, stay the course, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, put your mind on it and start walking that way, you know what I'm saying? Start walking that way, you know, start walking that way. And then, you know, you can even pick up the pace and start running. You know what I'm saying? But get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get there. So, these 20 months, I just want to do a recap. I already said I was going to say that. But these 20 months, man, I got on with, I got my CDL. I got out. I told the lady, I told my PO, I was like, man, listen, I'm going to get my CDL. And, you know, I'm going to drive trucks. You know, she told me, she was like, I know one thing, if you ain't home on time, you know, if you ain't home on time, nigga.
You going back.
All right, that's cool. So I went down there, I signed up for my food stamps that same day. And I went down there, I signed up for CDL school. You know, I was blessed to be in that situation, to be able to go to work release, to put up a little cash, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I needed that, you know what I'm saying? I needed that. I got a little job, you know, I was going to school, CDL school, while I was, you know, working, you know what I'm saying? I was doing both at the same time, you know? I was, like, determined, man. I knew I had to, like, you know, like, it's real life, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm from and where you from, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't supposed to be out here bumming, you know? You could do it, man. You just gotta, like, really, like, you know, you gotta do it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do it. Get out the bed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get out the bed. You can't sleep all day. You know what I'm saying? You can't be sleeping, man. Cause when them crackers in the chain gang, when them crackers used to have you, you know what I'm saying, out here, you know, out there picking cotton and picking up trash on the side of the road, but they had you up early in the morning and you used to get up. He used to get up. He was the green tag. He was the first one at the gate. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You was at that gate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all, who was working them work squads out there, man, you was out there at the gate, but then, you know, like, all this gotta come out here too. This same vibe that I did for free, you know, I'm on that vibe still today, right now. I'm on that, you know what I'm saying? I'm up. Get up out the bed, you know what I'm saying? Get up out the bed, you sleep when you die, you know what I'm saying? And Jesus said that back in the day, you know what I'm saying? But real talk, get out the bed, man. I went and got my, I signed up for school, working, going to school. I used to sleep like a couple of hours a night, a couple of hours a day, because I worked at night. I went to school in the day. So I sleep a little bit. So I got my CDL, and I called Carolina Cargo. I shot that video about them, shot a couple of videos about Carolina Cargo, because I knew that, you know, it's a lot of cats who was in a similar situation as me, you know, that's looking for CDL companies that hire you on. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of companies, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, period, you know, us as convicted felons, you know what I'm saying? They turn a blind eye to us. They like, kind of like, you know, they be hating on us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I dropped the video about Carolina Cargo. You know what I'm saying? And kind of really like, you know, the first couple people that saw my first videos, y'all already knew like what it was. You know, like, you know, I was on parole. You know what I'm saying? They took me, boom, got on instantly, driving, dragging wagon. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for. Is they the best company? No. But, you know, all these companies gonna have issues. But I'm thankful for the opportunity that they gave me. You know what I'm saying? So I got on with them. Then they switched probation officers. They switched my, I went over the road for a couple months. I switched POs. You know what I'm saying? They switched me out. They gave me this white dude. And off rip, he was like, oh no, I'm not writing you a pass. You got to take these classes and this and this and this and that. I had to take anger management, substance abuse. I had to do some drug tests. You know what I'm saying? So in all actuality, he made me quit my job. You know what I'm saying? I had to quit my job. But I had a CDL still. That CDL is like a American Express, bro. I swear to you. So, you know, I got me a little local gig, you know what I'm saying? I was like missing from YouTube for a minute. I kind of like I was planning on like shooting you know, kind of like documenting it. But I got a local gig, you know, and I did what I had to do, because I did what I had to do, you know what I'm saying? I was shoveling shit, you know what I'm saying? I rode the septic truck, you know what I'm saying, for like 10 months, 11 months, you know what I'm saying? I rode the septic truck, and I was good at it too. Yeah, made all right bread. You know, that was the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I was making $15 an hour driving a septic truck, and I used to work a lot of hours. Also, I got some videos too that I ain't post up, like on some septic vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a Instagram page, Pump Truck Driver. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But anyway, I used to get $50 for going on emergency calls, and I used to work like 60 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Easy. You know what I'm saying? And I used to get tips, so that actually was a straight little gig. You know, and then see, the thing about it, that's not a desirable job, but I did what I had to do, because I had to do what I had to do. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? So I was able to put back a little bread, you know what I'm saying? Doing that. And I'm married now. I got married. Yeah, I got married, you know what I'm saying? Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings. What's going on, Z? My wife, you know what I'm saying? I see you out there, baby. I know you watch. You know what I'm saying? I got a sweetheart, man, like a real sweetheart. You know, I know a lot of y'all like, man, you got married, man. Are you simp, doc? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm an older dude, man. I'm 37, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be out here in these streets, you know what I'm saying, rooty pooting. You know what I'm saying? I got a sweetheart, like a real life sweetheart. Like, my girl, she the real one, you know? She really like a blessing, like, you know? And it ain't really about all this other stuff. It's more or less about her character. You know, she like totally different from me. You know what I'm saying? She's somebody I could like really like just enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy. Her attitude allows me to kind of like challenge myself on being better. You dig? So, yeah, I got married, man. I got me a nice little baby, you know? Anyway, I ain't no simp. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna go down that track. But anyway, I got my little foundation set up, got the crib, got the wife. I was working local. You know, we Muslim. We don't play. We ain't know I'll date you for 5 years. No, you see the girl, you like the girl, you get married to the girl. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get married to it, ain't nothing. Ain't no girlfriend, boyfriend, ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, did that. So I got off parole in December. You know, December will be a year I've been off parole. And at that point, I knew I wanted to go back OTR. You know what I'm saying? I knew because one thing, I'm gonna make a video about this local OTR, like YouTube, beef, trucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, one, I knew I wanted to go back OTR because I wanted to do something different besides septic tanks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got sick actually out there doing that. And not that I don't think it caused it, but it may have accelerated what was going on with me health-wise. And, you know, I just knew I wanted to do something different anyway. You know what I'm saying? I really always had, in my mind, I want to get my own truck. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you might say or think or whatever, in my mind, you know, I'm going to boss up and get my own truck out here and be my own man out here. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, I can get me a nice little company job and, you know. But whatever, you know, Allah wills for me is going to happen. But I knew I wanted to go back OTR. And so I called Snyder. They had a little position. And I never dropped that video. I never told y'all about Snyder because I was there. I was just on orientation. And I really wasn't active on YouTube at the time. And I got sick doing orientation. And what happened is that, you know, they corporate in the mud. You know, they had all this different, you know, and at the same time, like, I couldn't come back to Snyder until a certain period. And I had really, like, I was ready to go back to work. I got bills to pay. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't, you know, I got sick. I caught the flu. You know what I'm saying? But, so I ended up, you know, just moving on from there. I ended up going back to Carolina Cargo. You know what I'm saying? I went back. Because I know one thing about trucking is that if you can call the company on Thursday, fill out the application that day, talk to a recruiter, they'll have a bus ticket for you on Sunday and you'll start orientation Monday. Trucking. You know what I'm saying? So, I went back to Carolina Cargo. I drove with them a couple months, and you know, I really, at that time, I dropped a video on why I left. I don't really want to go into that right now. You know what I'm saying? But I had some little, you know, issues on why I chose to leave. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to be solo. You know what I'm saying? I wanted my own vibe, my own thing, swing on my own lane. You know what I'm saying? At Carolina Cargo at the time, they was running a lot of teams. You know, they was running teams only. And I really, you know, I done spent calendars in a cell with dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really, not no, and then with a stranger. You know, and dude was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it just wasn't my vibe, you know what I'm saying? I want to do me, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting married in April, and I got with May Trucking. And so you see, I be dropping a little content about May, you know. Again, y'all who following me, y'all know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know, like, oh, that's TruckerAbdullah, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, like, I can get on with May. Like, May will take somebody with a convicted felon. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of companies, you know, they might, you know, choose otherwise. But May accepted me, you know what I'm saying, on my record. You know, and I'm not telling you that May is this, you know, the most beautiful rainbow, but May is a good company. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like, coming from Carolina Cargo, having experienced that, having experienced, you know, my little short-lived experience with Snyder, and it's like that medium balance, because Snyder was like a good little system they got over there too. But May is a nice little, like, vibe. You know what I'm saying? I got my own vibe, do my own thing. I'm in my own lane. You know, me and wifey, we hung out this summer. You know what I'm saying? And like, it was like really cool. You know, I'm just right now trying to just continue to get my experience. You know what I'm saying? My little 2 years OTR, and you know, then maybe I could do something different. You know, maybe I could be on a whole nother vibe. But I've been out 20 months. I've been at the crib 20 months. You heard me? So, you know, if I could do it, you could do it. You know what I'm saying? So just stay hungry, man. I just, you know, man. Just stay hungry, man. Just have the best attitude, man. You know, get you some mentors, talk to some OGs who really gon', you know, shout out to it's an OG from my hood, from out of G-Town, Block. You know what I'm saying? Block, man, he like really like used to talk to me about trucking. You know what I'm saying? He used to really be on that. He got a dump truck, and he's like, man, you get your CDL, you get you a dump truck, make $100,000. I'm like, damn, $100,000. So, you know, like, a lot of y'all, to a lot of y'all, there ain't no money, but you know, that's comfortable where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? On earth. So, this TruckerAbdullah, man. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for all notifications. Hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment. You know, I'm going to shoot back at you. I ain't got no business. I'm just dragging wagon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, share it out. Share the video out. You know, anybody you think, you know, want to hear, you know, my little story. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, like I said, I ain't bigger than you. I ain't better than you. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here, you know, trying to stand on my own too as a man. You know, and trucking is a good career. I'm gonna push that. I'm gonna push that one on you, man. If you out, like, you from, you know, places where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Like, trucking is cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to have no You got a clean driver's license, you call some of these places, you know what I'm saying? Call them on Wednesday. Fill out the application online Wednesday. Call them on Wednesday. You got a clean license. You ain't got no dirty urine. You know what I'm saying? Call these people and they'll have you a bus ticket in the at the bus station and a hotel room waiting on you. And they'll put you in the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. You know. Anybody got any questions, comments, whatever, drop them. Like I said, I'm out. Trucker Abdullah. Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings.